from the producer side, all the producer that will just ignore him, brother, and he will go away. He might go find somebody else to attack, brother, because that is just who the man is. The man is just a bully.
All right, bless up people. Wagwan, big up on the damn self. People, pardon the voice right now. You know, my voice kind of sound romantic, but you know, we're under the weather. Canada, anybody there in Canada, you understand the fluctuation of the weather. One day the place hot, next day the place cold, freezing. Yo, we can't manage it, I swear. Big up everybody with up on the island right now. Yeah, so today we are talking about Jaii Frais, the maddest podcast, the baddest podcast, never the saddest podcast. Yo, the man take a whole of the weekend right now, I swear. Yo, one of the most anticipated rollout. It come like a music video. It come like one of them dancehall song they drop right now. Believe. So, Jaii Frais drop a podcast, and it was a good episode. Me enjoyed it thoroughly. May not live up to a lot of people's expectations, cause maybe they might expect to see Kirk Franklin pan set, one of them born again Christian there. But you know what I mean? We say a jailer or ex-jailer. The man come and talk about all them experiences in a jail and thing, and people kind of talk and say, yo, I'm glorify the whole incident and everything. People always have their opinion. I know what I think. So today we're going to talk about Trippple X. Trippple X do a live recently because in the podcast with Jaii Frais say, yo, one of the man who really disappoint him the most is Trippple X. Because Trippple X come out and talk like, say, yo, I'm a liar, or I'm a police, or I talk about ballistic reports and all type of things. You know what I mean? So we're going to listen to Trippple X rebuttal and see if it kind of make no sense. Let's go.
And the problem is, somehow we reaching the fuckery and we still not learn. We still not learn. Because in the midst of the fuckery, we still come back out of the same fuckery we cause we in the same in the predicament we in. You know, learn, you know, mature, you know, come out and say, all right, Ray. You just look upon it as a vacation, as how I have an experience to talk about. No. You know, reflect on it because you know, take it a little more serious.
All right, so I'm going to talk the truth right now. I don't agree with what Trippple X said, because I strongly disagree. There's no way to really tell if a person actually reflected or not, based on a podcast or even based on the fact that put out a video, because maybe Trippple X will say, yo, Jaii Frais should just take a break from social media, but the right to express your freedom of speech is actually what got us to this position in the first place. If you look on it on meds, if Jaii Frais is supposed to decide, say, yo, I'm done with podcasting, or I might say, yo, I'm going to take a 6 months break from podcasting, right? It's almost like, yo, you're gonna make the powers that be win. You're gonna make them actually suppress your voice and everything. What makes Jaii Frais? You get what I say? Trippple X need to understand that this is Jaii Frais' livelihood. This is the only source of income. Maybe him have other sources of income, but this is the primary source of income, right? And him have him bills them. Him have him lawyer fees, but not only him lawyer fees, him have him regular bills them, household bills and all of that, right? So you can't expect, yeah, me understand. First day out, you have to go back to business. Because you don't say, yo, in this whole social media game, and Jaii Frais understands social media, yo. You have to strike while the iron is hot right now. If you notice how much views the podcast get, and a coincidence, because the world are wait. So why not? So what Trippple X thought is a madness. He's just thinking through the eyes or the lens of a regular civilian. He's not thinking about somebody who will monetize them platform. As you can see, him just talk for free on TikTok. So I'm going to listen some more.
And the reason why the people them tell us if enough don't fuck with the situation, shut your mouth and rate is because they want for you to appear reflective, to appear remorseful, to appear like you have learned your lesson.
Yo, it kind of sound to me, you know, like Trippple X want Jaii Frais to come out and act like him guilty of something or him need to take blame or responsibility. You get what I say? Like, this is what I get from Trippple X. Like, I can clearly tell, say, yo, him pick him side. Him work with the side of a Javi. Because really and truly, you know, if Jaii Frais say in a film mind, say, yo, he never do nothing wrong, him is a victim. Then him can't come out and act like, say, yo, he did something wrong. This is what Trippple X now understand. It's like him want Jaii Frais to take all of the blame and everything. And actually doing a podcast, right? And talking about the experience while in jail, in a Jamaican jail, right? It's the smartest thing to do, in my opinion. It's a chess move. Remember, I said the world are wait. The world want to know everything we go through, your whole entire ordeal, right? And talking about the experience doesn't mean you're glorifying it or you're happy that you actually went to jail. You get what I say? It's like some people can't differentiate the two. Just because you talk about something, you don't mean say, yo, the man, you think Jaii Frais did just, yo, thank God I got jail to write it. Maybe just want to left carnival and got jail instead of got my yard to my woman. And that Trippple X actually thinks that him a glorify the fact that him got jail. No, I'm talk about the jail, and the jail experience wasn't all that bad. It's like one of the ones, if a man come out and say, yo, my ball like baby. The people them rate him, you don't know, say, well, Jamaica take Jaii Frais side. But I feel like that cause the problem in the first place still. It's like, say, people would have expect, say, yo, the world would have side with the artist, but instead them side with the podcaster. I feel like that cause the whole problem right now. Oh, listen some more.
And you come back out and do the same come up.
Yo, well, the side note still. Yo, how Triple X looks so dog with the boar nose and the bonnet. Yo, man looks so. Yo, man, I know. Triple X the wall. What the bonnet trying to understand? Yo, that's why I'm telling you, dog. That's why Jamaicans are beat Triple X. Worse, him got all the purse a clutch. Yo, man, I know. Look how weird Triple X. Like, what's the whole point? You know, see, I do a live and the world are tuning in. Like, I don't know what. Not my place to say anything still. Just listen.
Come up. Not even say allow it. Make all 3 or 4 show, but you come back the same exactly first one. You come back with the same 4. Just because you play to your audience. So how fucking idiot, man? He's a fucking idiot, brother. The same audience will gas you up if you make it rough are the same audience you play to. Because the crowd being on your side is more important than your future.
Yo, what Triple X expected? You know, more times a man just look by you and tell us, say, yo, you're rich enough. You can't manage this. I'm not sorry for you. It's like say Triple X going on the man account and take a glance and knows, all right, him can manage the bill from ISAT. Bro, the man have to go drop episode like crazy. And you know how hard it is. You know what strength to probably take Jaii Frais right now if he actually lights up and camera up and mic up and decides to go shoot. It's like people don't really understand. I'm not a Jaii Frais fanboy. I'm not here for defend Jaii Frais or nothing. But just a focus on the logics and the facts as it's presented, right? I look on it and I put myself into the... Because we're a podcaster, so I understand. It's like I look on it and I say, yo, imagine if I'm in the position right now. I'm going to have to go make a video, matter of fact, multiple videos for sustain and pay the bills them, right? And for not only pay the bills them, but have enough just in case I have to go for a little while. So, you know, say, yo, my girl can all right and have money for this dip in a little bit of reserve, right? You can imagine the type of strength it would have take. I'm going to watch the podcast, people. I'm going to tell you, say, I see Jaii Frais, I'm going to look on a broken person right now. Remember, you know, there was even one point in the show where they have to open the door and let out all of the bad thoughts them. Because they must say, yo, don't even entertain the thought of you going to prison for, not only 15 years, but beyond 15 years. Don't even entertain the thought. Bro, can you imagine what the possibility of that, I do to the mental state of a Jaii Frais? So it's like, say, yo, with Triple X, I kind of understand the disappointment of a Jaii Frais because it's like the dog didn't expect better from you. You see me? You know, more time, you're in a war with some people, but some people feel like, say, you hate them. But you don't really hate them, you know? A war. And in a war, you have to put out your best play. It doesn't mean, say, you hate the person, you know? A lot of times, a man might probably think, say, yo, because you want him a war. But the man, see you make a chess move, or they make a bad chess move. I just saw a game going on, but him respect you at the end of the day. So Jaii Frais would have say, yo, I'm kind of disappointed for even things that Triple X would have considered him as the villain in the situation, right? I don't know. I could listen somewhere.
Of course, brother. Anybody will see the situation and learn from the situation, brother. You can learn from it two sides. But talk it already. From the producer side, all the producer that will just ignore him, brother, and he will go away. He might go find somebody else to attack, brother, because that is just who the man is. The man is just a bully.
People, you hear what the man say a while ago? Yo, I understand why Jaii Frais want this here, bro. You said the man is a bully. Triple X, the two man them is at war. Javi over there say at show subliminals and Jaii Frais them a respond. Remember saying, yo, the thing intensify when time 450 actually this Jaii Frais in a song. That is when time the beef actually became real. That is when Jaii Frais decided to say, all right, all out war I don't want, a job for job, a this for this. Remember, people, a all out war start. Javi ambassador them start power up with Jaii Frais apps, right? Tan Travels, remember the girl there, right? So it's clear, say, yo, them a pre-Jaii Frais. Them put Jaii Frais name in a song. And then Triple X, I gotta make it sound like, say, Jaii Frais is the bully. We are bully 450 at Javi. A podcaster, right? A man who sit down on a couch is the person we are bully, an artist. We have accolades and all type of notoriety all about fans all over the world. And you tell me, say, a podcaster is the one who's bullying him. It's like Triple X name, I look on it and say, yo, if Jaii Frais was a weaker podcaster, right? 450 and Javid would have just completely wipe him career off of the map. Completely. but because the youth have put up a good fight. And that's how the war really intensify and people have to be honest. The girl go up on the, yo, I'm gonna say it publicly. Me never believe in that still. Jaii Frais could have cut out that little part of what the girl said. Cause enough time we interview people, I mean, know say, yo, them sitting there, yeah, it would have go viral and everything, but it would go be damaging for my guests. It would have be damaging for the person when I reason with in that interview, right? I cut out a lot of things. Jaii Frais' philosophy is a bit different. I feel like that caused the problem still. He could have really cut out that because he know the damage that would have caused. He know it would have offend some people. So if Jaii Frais decide to hear that portion of the interview, he must make up his mind and say, yo, bro, I'm ready for war too. I'm gonna know who would have really ready for a war like that. But that magnitude. So Jaii Frais definitely make a big blood then, in my opinion. I mean, no, looking back, he must totally regret it because it really wasn't worth it. Because he have a successful podcast. Matter of fact, 2 successful podcasts, right? So really and truly, trying to go viral off a little silly line like that, it wasn't even necessary right now. Because the podcast would have get views anyway. So Jaii Frais have to take responsibility. And I feel like he might always reflect and look on it and say, yo, he might have to be more mindful. Matter of fact, this whole toxic talk, this idea of toxic talk, even the name suggests that, yo, that whole concept there, there's a reason why we've never seen it. It's actually the first of its kind, where we give a platform to people where can be like negative influence to other females and males as well. But I really feel like say, yo, certain things for even have a platform. You get what I say and glorify. So Jaii Frais must take accountability for that, for this whole toxic talk brand. Or embrace. You dig what I say? But overall though, may I say, no matter that, a man not supposed to try to approach you allegedly and try to bring badness to you because of words still. So Triple X need to understand say, yo, when him come on the media and say certain things, context matters because they are trying to paint a picture. People who don't know the story from the beginning are actually take what you are saying and kind of just form them opinion and say, okay, Jaii Frais is the villain. And that the man is saying in the first place to say, yo, what you do? I some like a sneaky thing. It's like you use the opportunity because you don't like the youth. You kind of use the opportunity to help sink him. And that I kind of pre out of the whole of this. Well, this is somewhere.
And bully are normally weak people who are weak-minded, weak-framed, jellyback. And if the producer, they just ignore him and just allow him.
Yo, you hear the man a villainize Jaii Frais and I make Javi them look like, say, oh my God, they're victims. Bomba, dog. Savage.
And just focus on himself, all right? You said the producer more think. All the producer that for do, I just go see a dentist or an orthodontist or something. That's all him have to go do. Or endocrinologist. And sort out whatever hormone imbalances him have. Because him have whatever. I don't know. I've met the producer many times and me never smell him breath. I don't know why him so close to the producer say I smell the producer breath. I don't know. But if the producer really and truly have bad breath, for true, all the producer have to do, you earn enough money, you can go set and go.
Brother, I never Jaii Frais say anything about the producer's breath. In the interview with the girl, the man actually say, yo, him don't know who she attack. Even if him know who she attack, him say him don't know who she attack. It's never him say anything about breath. The man start double down on the whole bad breath thing now when time the war officially start. When time the man them start post and this and do some look subliminal and them something there. At the time that the man start double down because obviously it's a power play. Obviously, you know, say, yo, that strike a nerve, you know. And then now when time the war officially start, him a go say, yo, the man them get left off of the Alkaline album because the man know say a war. In a war, bro, you have to know say, bro, the man not try fight fear in a war. You can't tell the man off a war. So the man make sure say my job, him do job below the belt, him do everything to make sure say him win. You get what I say? Because it's an all-out war. The war officially started. So it's like said Triple X, I make it seem like say, yo, Jaii Frais is the bully. The man never said everything where I said this are some false statement, and this is the whole problem with Triple X now getting in brain. It's like Triple X is a youth where him kind of read the dictionary and try to practice and study certain type of words or memorize certain words to sound intelligent. But then you completely overlook common sense. You spend so much time on study words and no focus on common sense, bro. And we say, yo, as a man we sound so intelligent, you should have reason better than this. You should actually do a little bit of research and figure it out instead of coming across and make a complete jackass of yourself. Because you sound bitter right now, Triple X, dog. It's like you completely try to paint a picture of the dog. Because ulterior motive, bro. Just say it and done. Like, I don't know. This kind of weird people.
Remove your other nights. Remove your other nights. Or something there. Make them cauterize your salivary glands them. So your sinus is not draining them out. You understand them? See, that's a thing. Zine? All that all you have to do.
Yo, and in the comment section, the people might comment and say, yo, and him said the producer amounts thing. Yo, I can't believe this to blow. People, I feel like me hear enough, you know. Yo, right now, no need to tell me in the comment section right now. One of all thoughts on this whole Jaii Frais, Triple X type of thing. You get what I say? I don't know. I'm kind of curious to read some comments right now, people. Drop in the comments and let me know. You don't know, you know. I'm your boy always. I'm out.